Well, hello lovely singing people. Here is the second virtual singing session. Welcome back. I'm glad you could all join me for a few more songs. So I know it's not the same as meeting in real life, but as always I'll try and make it as inclusive and as enjoyable as possible. So there will be some songs that you know really well. There will be some that you think you've heard, they might be vaguely familiar, and there will be some others which you're pretty sure you've never heard before in your life. Don't worry, don't panic. If there is a song that I think you might never have heard or that you might need reminding of, then I will teach it line by line and give you a chance to practice it. Okay, sometimes it'll just be you and me singing in a beautiful duet, and I look forward to sharing songs with you in that way. At other times, if we're going to sing around, then there could be 2 or 3 or even 4 of me on the screen at the same time. And until I persuade some friends to help me do these rounds, then I'm afraid that's something that we've all just got to tolerate. Okay, don't worry if you can't remember all the words, like I've just had a complete blank then. So don't worry if you can't remember all the words, and don't worry if you're singing a slightly different tune or a completely different tune. So it's about singing where you are today and in whatever mood you're in today. There's no one going to judge you, so just open your mouth and let your voice out. Okay, right, it's time for the warm-up. So you're ready for the warm-up? So we'll start just by wriggling on the chair, as we usually do. So just having a good wriggle, moving the hips around, moving the shoulders around, moving the knees around, moving the feet, wiggle your fingers. Okay, and then we're going to do some swaying. So we're going to sway forwards and I'm going to sway backwards. And then we're going to go around in circles and round circles the other way. We're going to do some music today. So here we go, forwards. We're going to count 4 beats forwards, 4 beats backwards, 4 beats forwards, 4 beats backwards, and a long circle that way, a long circle the other way. And off we go. Okay. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now circles. And back the other way. And start again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Another one of those. And back. Round you go. Back the other way. Marvellous. Good. Right, what we're going to do now is you can either put your arms out, you can keep your arms on your hips, keep your arms on your knees, whichever. You're going to just sway from one side to the other. But we're going to do a long sway, so 4 beat sway, 4 beat sway, and then we're going to do faster sways after that. So just follow me, you'll be fine. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Now twos. 1, 2, 1, 2. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Twos. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Twos. 1, 2, 1. If your arms are aching, you can put them down. 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Fantastic, brilliant. Okay, now we're going to just do a little bit with the legs. So you're going to kick a ball, and then go for a walk. Okay, here we go. Kick the ball, kick the ball. Now go for a walk, walk, walk. Walk, kick a ball, kick the ball, go for a walk. Here we go again, kick the ball, kick, go for a walk. 4. Kick. Kick. Go for a walk. Marvellous. Good. Right, now we're just going to do some stuff with the face and all the muscles around the mouth and the face and the neck, just to warm up that part of your body ready for singing. So we're just going to do happy face, a smiley face. That's a bit of a scary smile, isn't it? And then and then a grumpy face. Just go happy face, grumpy face. Brilliant. And then just go. So you just letting your lips vibrate, go, and then we're going to go up high and down low. Fantastic. Once more. Brilliant. Well done. And then we're going to say the word boing. So boing as in a big spring or a big ball. So boing, boing. And when you get to the at the end, push the sound right into your nose. So it's a boing, 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 boing. Yeah. Okay, and then you're going to take the sound and turn that into a siren. So it's going to go. And another one of those. And now you're going to sing lower and lower and lower and lower till it's not a sound and not a singing sound anymore, it's just a croak. So here we go. Our favourite disgusting noise. Brilliant, well done. That's the warm-up finished. We're now ready for the first song.
Welcome to everyone, come on and sing a song. Don't be put off by the weather. Welcome to everyone, come on and sing a song. By the time you leave, you know you'll feel much better. Welcome to everyone, come on and sing a song. Don't be put off by the weather. Welcome to everyone, come on and sing a song. By the time you leave, you know you'll feel much better. Welcome to everyone, come on and sing a song. Don't be put off by the weather. Welcome to everyone, come on and sing a song. By the time you leave, you know you'll feel much better. By the time you leave, you know you'll feel much better. By the time you leave, you know you'll feel much better.
Right, this next song involves maths. Fractions to be precise. Okay, we only need halves, so we don't need any complicated fractions. And it's about beans. So I always imagine long runner beans for this one, but when I was talking to my daughter about it the other day, she was imagining baked beans. Whichever beans you think of is fine. Okay, so it's how many beans make 5? How many beans make 5? A bean and a half, and a bean and a half, half a bean and a bean and a half, which sounds really complicated. It is easier to sing. So let's have a go at singing it. There it goes. How many beans make 5? Have a go. How many beans make 5? Second line. How many beans make 5? Have a go. How many beans make 5? Put it together. How many beans make 5? How many beans make 5? And then we've got the complicated bit. A bean and a half and a bean and a half. Have a go. A bean and a half and a bean and a half. And then you've got to come in quickly with the next bit. Half a bean and a bean and a half. Just have a go. Half a bean and a bean and a half. So from the bean and a half and the bean and a half bit. A bean and a half and a bean and a half. Half a bean and a bean and a half. Brilliant. From the beginning. How many beans make 5? How many beans make 5? A bean and a half, and a bean and a half, half a bean and a bean and a half. How many beans make 5? How many beans make 5? A bean and a half, and a bean and a half, half a bean and a bean and a half. Well done, brilliant. So you're ready for the round. In the round, as there has been in the past and in the first session as well, there are 3 of me, I think, in this one. 3 or 4? 3 I think. So you can either just sing right through from the beginning and don't worry about coming in at different points, or you can challenge yourself and try coming in with the second one of me or the third one of me, or you can mix it up, whatever you like.
Many beans make 5? How many beans make 5? A bean and a half, and a bean and a half, half a bean and a bean and a half. How many beans make 5? How many beans make 5? A bean and a half, and a bean and a half, half a bean and a bean and a half. How many beans make 5? How many beans make 5? A bean and a half, and a bean and a half, a bean and a half, and a bean and a half, half a bean and a bean make 5. How many beans make 5? A bean and a beans make 5. A bean and a beans and a bean and a half. A bean and a beans make a bean and a half. How many beans make 5? A bean and a beans make 5. A bean and a beans and a bean and a half. A bean and a beans make a bean and a half. How many beans make 5? A bean and a beans make 5. A bean and a beans and a bean and a half. A bean and a bean and a bean and a half. Half a bean and a bean and a half.
Right, I bet you all know this tune if I go la da 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 dum dum da 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 dum dum da 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 dum ba da 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 dum. And I bet you carried on singing there. Yeah, it's the can-can. Okay, this is a can-can as maybe you've not heard it before. It involves pets, it involves a dog and a cat and a goldfish. Okay, so it goes, my dog, he can do the can-can better than my cat can, but my goldfish finds it very difficult, as you would imagine a goldfish would find a can-can difficult. So, it goes to the tune of the can-can and goes, my dog, he can do the can-can better than my cat can, but my goldfish finds it very difficult. Oh, okay. And again, my dog, he can do the can-can better than my cat can, but my goldfish finds it very difficult. And the second half is almost the same, but at the very end it's my goldfish finds it very hard. First time he finds it difficult, second time he finds it hard. He just cannot get the hang of the can-can. Okay, second half. My dog, he can do the can-can better than my cat can, but my goldfish finds it very hard. Okay, right from the beginning. My dog, he can do the can-can better than my cat can, but my goldfish finds it very difficult. Oh, my dog, he can do the can-can better than my cat can, but my goldfish finds it very hard. Okay, so that's basically all you need. In the song, there are times when you are asked to not sing certain words. Okay, so my dog, cans, we missed out the cans first. So my dog, he can do the can-can. Every time you come to the word can, don't say it and clap instead. Okay, so it will go, my dog, he do the better than my cat, but my goldfish finds it very difficult. Oh, my dog, he do the better than my cat, but my goldfish finds it very hard. Brilliant, well done. So another thing you'll have to do in the song is to take out the words dog and cat and goldfish, and instead of saying dog, you're going to go woof, and instead of cat, you're going to go meow, and instead of goldfish, you're going to go blub blub, because as far as we know, we don't know what goldfish make. If anybody does, email me, let me know, tell me what noise goldfish make. Until we find that out, they're going to go blub blub, which is the bubbles rising to the top. So it'll go, oh, we're going to put the cans back in again now. So my woof, he can do the can better than my meow can, but my blub blub finds it very difficult. Oh my woof, he can do the can better than my meow can, but my blub blub finds it very hard. And then the final time through, you are going to be asked to miss out the cans and the animals as well. So you have to do the clapping and the animal noises at the same time. Quick practice. My woof, he do the better than my meow, but my blub blub finds it very difficult. Oh my woof, he do the better than my meow, but my blub blub finds it very hard. Okay, good luck and have fun with it. My dog, he can do the can better than my cat can, but my goldfish finds it very difficult. Oh my dog, he can do the can better than my cat can, but my goldfish finds it very hard. So the next one, we're going to miss out all the cans. Every time you come to the word can, whether it's a can or a cat can, we're going to clap instead. Okay, here we go. You ready? My dog, he do the better than my cat, but my goldfish finds it very difficult. Oh, my dog, he do the better than my cat, but my goldfish finds it very hard. Brilliant. Next time, I'm going to put the claps back in. When you come to the word dog, you're going to go woof. When you come to the word cat, you're going to go meow. And when you come to the word fish, fish, you're going to go blub blub. Here we go. My woof, he can do the can better than my meow can, but my blub blub finds it very difficult. Oh, my woof, he can do the can better than my meow can, but my blub blub finds it very hard. Well done. Right, okay, next time we're going to miss out all the word cans, put the claps back in, and we're going to have the animal noises as well. What could possibly go wrong? Here we go. My wolf, he do the better than my meow, but my blub blub finds it very difficult. Oh, my wolf, he do the better than my meow, but my blub blub finds it very hard. So here's a song about geese, or two geese in particular, the goose that I bought and the goose that you bought. It's also about coveting thy neighbour's goose for the eggs that they lay. So it goes, why shouldn't my goose lay as well as thy goose, when I paid for my goose twice as much as thou? So I've gone out and bought this really expensive goose. You've got a cheap old goose, and your goose lays much better than my goose. How's that fair? Okay, here's the song. It goes, why shouldn't my goose lay as well as thy goose, when I paid for my goose twice as much as thou? Okay, first line. Why shouldn't my goose, have a go. Why shouldn't my goose lay as well as thy goose? Have a go. Lay as well as thy goose. From the beginning. Why shouldn't my goose lay as well as thy goose? Okay, so I sing "Why Shouldn't My Goose?" You can say "Why Doesn't?" And "Lay as Well" is what I sing, but I know lots of people sing "Lay as Much," and either is fine, whatever comes out. No wrong or right answers. Why shouldn't my goose lay as well as thy goose, when I paid for my goose twice as much as thou? When I paid for my goose twice as much as thou. When I paid for my goose twice as much as thou. From the beginning. Why shouldn't my goose lay as well as thy goose, when I paid for my goose twice as much as thou? It's gone really low. I'm just going to go higher. Why shouldn't my goose lay as well as thy goose, when I paid for my goose twice as much as thou? Right, I think we're ready for the round. So same deal as before. There'll be several of me. Choose one and have a go.
Why shouldn't my goose lay as well as thy goose, when I paid for my goose twice as much as thou? Why shouldn't my goose lay as well as thy goose, when I paid for my goose twice as much as thou? Why shouldn't my goose lay as well as my goose, when I paid for my goose twice as much as my goose twice as much as my goose lay as well as my goose, when I paid for my goose twice as much as my goose twice as much as my goose twice as much as my goose, when I paid for my goose twice as much as my goose twice as much as my goose twice as much as my goose, when I paid for my goose twice as much as my goose twice as much as my goose twice as much as thou.
So this is a song with made-up words, well, nonsense words, and props. I have a wooden spoon, I have a saucepan, I have a cheese grater, I have a plastic box. Okay, so these are my percussion instruments. So we're going to do the song Dum Dum Diddle. So these are the nonsense words. Dum Dum Diddle Diddle Dum Dum Diddle, Dum Dum Diddle Diddle Dum Dum Diddle Diddle Dum Dum Diddle Diddle Dum Dum Diddle Dum Dum Diddle Diddle Dum Dum Dum. I will do that slower in a minute. Okay, but if you would like to pause the video and go and get some kitchen band instruments, then feel free to do that. You can just clap your hands, tap your knees, or just reach anything that's near you. Get the TV remote and I don't know, clap it on the edge of the sofa or something, I don't know. Or you can pause it and go and get some instruments. So if you have gone to get instruments, welcome back. I love the way I'm calling them instruments. It's a Tupperware box and a wooden spoon. So the idea is it just makes a noise. So I've got the Tupperware box because that's a bit noisy, and if I start doing that on the recording, you might not hear anything other than that, so I've got the box instead. But cheese grater is brilliant because it acts like, what are they called? Is it a gyro? Like a scraper thing. So, and you've got big scrapey bits and little scrapey bits, and you can do a thing like that, and as well, and it makes a not very good cowbell. So, whatever you've got, you can use. Right, so Dum Dum Diddle, let's just learn the words first. So it's dum dum diddle diddle dum dum diddle. First time 2 diddles, second time 1 diddle. So it goes dum dum diddle diddle dum dum diddle. Have a go. Dum dum diddle diddle dum dum diddle. And then it carries on. Dum dum diddle diddle dum dum diddle diddle. So on that time you've got two diddles each time. Dum dum diddle diddle dum dum diddle diddle. Okay, from the beginning. Dum dum diddle diddle dum dum diddle. Dum dum diddle diddle dum dum diddle diddle dum dum, diddle diddle dum dum, diddle dum dum, diddle diddle dum dum dum. I got carried away and carried on. Second half starts like the beginning. Dum dum diddle diddle dum dum diddle. So you'll recognise that from the beginning. Have a go. Dum dum diddle diddle dum dum diddle. And then it finishes. Dum dum diddle diddle dum dum dum. 3 dums at the end. Dum dum diddle diddle dum dum dum. From the beginning. Dum dum diddle diddle dum dum diddle. Dum dum diddle diddle dum dum diddle diddle dum dum diddle diddle dum dum diddle dum dum diddle diddle dum, and again. Dum dum diddle diddle dum dum diddle dum dum diddle diddle dum dum diddle diddle dum dum diddle diddle dum dum diddle dum dum diddle diddle dum dum dum. Right, choose an instrument, whichever you want. You want. I'm going to choose my cheese grater for this. You choose whichever one you want. And we're going to do diddles. So, okay, so every time we come to diddle, we're still going to say the diddle, but you're just going to do a as well. Okay, so it'll go dum dum diddle diddle dum dum diddle dum dum diddle diddle dum dum diddle diddle dum dum diddle diddle dum dum diddle dum dum diddle diddle dum dum dum. So as you remember from when I was teaching the words, so sometimes there are 2 diddles, sometimes there's 1 diddle. Okay, if you put in 3 or 4, it doesn't matter, just go with the flow. Okay, and again, dum dum diddle diddle dum dum diddle dum dum diddle diddle dum dum diddle diddle dum dum diddle diddle dum dum diddle dum dum diddle diddle dum dum dum. Fantastic. Right, you can keep the same instrument or you can change instrument. Kitchen implement. I'm not going to use the pan, it's going to be too loud. I'll use my Tupperware box. Actually, I don't think it is Tupperware, it's something else. Addis or something, I don't know. Oh no, it's IKEA. Other makes of plastic box are also available. Okay, so this time we're going to do the dum-dums. So don't worry about the diddles, you still sing the diddles, still sing the dum-dums, but when you get to the dum-dum, I might use the other end of my spoon as well. Here we go. Dum dum diddle diddle dum dum diddle dum dum diddle diddle dum dum diddle diddle dum dum diddle diddle dum dum diddle dum dum diddle diddle dum dum dum. Okay, got that? Let's do it faster. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. Dum dum diddle diddle dum dum diddle dum dum diddle diddle dum dum diddle diddle dum dum diddle diddle dum dum diddle dum dum diddle diddle dum dum dum. Fantastic. Right, now here comes the tricky bit. We're going to do the dums and the diddles together. I'm just clearing a little bit of space here on my table because I'm going to hold the cheese grater and do the diddles on the cheese grater, and I've got my, you can't see it but it's down there, got my my dum-dum tub thing there. Okay, so we're going to try and do both dum-dums and diddles. Okay, are you ready? A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. Dum dum diddle diddle dum dum diddle dum dum diddle diddle dum dum diddle diddle dum dum diddle diddle dum dum diddle dum dum diddle diddle dum dum dum. Well done. If that was really confusing, you can just do the dum-dums or just the diddles, or if you want to challenge yourself, you can do both. Okay, let's have another go. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. Dum dum diddle diddle dum dum diddle dum dum diddle diddle dum dum diddle diddle dum dum diddle diddle dum dum diddle dum dum diddle diddle dum dum dum. Now we're going to do it faster. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. Dum dum diddle diddle dum dum diddle dum dum diddle diddle dum dum diddle diddle dum dum diddle diddle dum dum diddle dum dum diddle diddle dum brilliant, well done. I now have to go and wash all the wood shavings out of my cheese grater. Okay. Here's the song about everybody's favourite volcano, Popocatépetl. So the first hurdle to get over is actually saying the name. So if you say pop, pop, popper, popper, popper cat, Popocatépetl, Popocatépetl. Okay, let's try saying Popocatépetl 3 times in a row. Ready? Popocatépetl, Popocatépetl, Popocatépetl. Right, now let's do 3 times really fast. Popocatépetl, Popocatépetl, Popocatépetl. Yes, we did it. Fantastic. Okay, this song goes. Popocatépetl is a big volcano far away in Mexico. Popocatépetl goes, Popocatépetl goes, bang, sizzle, sizzle, bang, so we won't forget that. And then we're back into it. So a line at a time, here we go. Popocatépetl is a big volcano. Have a go. Popocatépetl is a big volcano. Next bit. Far away in Mexico. Far away in Mexico. From the beginning. Popocatépetl is a big volcano far away in Mexico. Then it goes, all on the same note. Popocatépetl goes, Popocatépetl goes. So you're saying Popocatépetl goes, Popocatépetl goes. Bang, in a minute. So all on the same note. Popocatépetl goes, Popocatépetl goes, bang. Sizzle, sizzle, bang. And that's all on the same note as well. Bang, sizzle, sizzle, bang. And then it finishes, so we won't forget that. And then we're back in again. So, Popocatépetl is a big volcano far away in Mexico. Popocatépetl goes, Popocatépetl goes, bang. Sizzle, sizzle, bang, so we won't forget that Popocatépetl is a big volcano far away in Mexico. Popocatépetl goes, Popocatépetl goes, bang. Sizzle, sizzle, bang, so we won't forget that Popocatépetl is a big volcano far away in Mexico. Popocatépetl goes, Popocatépetl goes, bang. Sizzle, sizzle, bang, so we won't, etc, etc. So now you're ready for the round. Just beware of how it ends, okay? I'm not going to give you the game away now. Better just stay alert, okay?
Popocatépetl is a big volcano far away in Mexico. Popocatépetl goes, Popocatépetl goes, bang. Sizzle, sizzle, bang, so we won't forget that Popocatépetl is a big volcano far away in Mexico. Popocatépetl goes, Popocatépetl goes, bang. Sizzle, sizzle, bang, so we won't forget that Popocatépetl is a big volcano far away in Mexico. Popocatépetl goes, Popocatépetl goes, bang. Sizzle, sizzle, bang, so we won't forget that Popocatépetl is a big volcano far away in Mexico. Popocatépetl is a big volcano far away in Mexico. So we won't forget that Popocatépetl is a big volcano far away in Mexico. So we won't forget that Popocatépetl is a big volcano. Popocatépetl is a big volcano. So we won't forget that Popocatépetl is a big volcano far away in Mexico. So we won't forget that Popocatépetl is a big volcano. So we won't forget that Popocatépetl is a big volcano far away in Mexico. Popocatépetl goes, Popocatépetl goes, bang!
Here's a tongue twister. Okay, it's about a moose called Stew. So I actually do mean a moose. I'm not just adopting a silly Scottish accent. I'm meaning a mouse, but a moose. You know, a big like elk thing. Is there a difference between an elk and a moose? Answers on a postcard or on Google. So this moose is called Stew. And so the tongue twister goes, if a moose called Stew could choose, if a moose called Stew could chew shoes, whose shoes would a moose called Stew chew? I'm going to do that again. If a moose called Stew could chew shoes, whose shoes could a moose called Stew choose? I'm still not convinced I've got that right. If a moose called Stew could chew shoes. Right. If a moose called Stew could chew shoes. Have I got that? If a moose called Stew could chew shoes. I'm finding this one really difficult today. If a moose called Stew could chew shoes. Right, we're there. Second half. Whose shoes could a moose called Stew choose? Whose shoes could a moose called Stew choose? So from the beginning we've got, if a moose called Stew could chew shoes, whose shoes could a moose called Stew choose? If a moose called Stew could chew shoes, whose shoes could a moose called Stew choose? I'm really rubbish at this. Right, one more go. If a moose called if a moose called Stew could chew shoes, whose shoes could a moose called Stew choose? Oh, I really hope you did better than I did. Okay. Here's a sing-along. So it starts with bubbles. I'm forever blowing bubbles. Then it goes on to Daisy. Daisy, Daisy. And then it goes on to she was one of the early birds. She was a sweet little dicky bird. That one. Okay. And this, as you're singing along, you're going to be singing along to a video. And this video is part of this session that we use for session 1, where it was a celebratory Singing for the Brain event down in Cardiff in 2015, and you can tell from the atmosphere everybody was really enjoying themselves. It's a really good sing along, so have fun. is Hole at the Bottom of the Sea. It is a cumulative song, so you gather a little bit more information each time you sing it, so you end up by the end of the song you've got to remember a whole list of things. So this starts off with a hole at the bottom of the sea, and then in the hole there's a log, and on the log there's a weed, and it carries on and on and on from there. I feel I need to explain the glitter at the end, because at the end there's a flea, which is that's fairly sensible if you can cope with the whole of the other story. But the glitter is a little bit sort of, where did that come from? So the glitter came from when we used to do a session in Monmouth. We had one of our lovely singers, his granddaughter used to come with him sometimes, and she was pregnant, and when she had her little baby, we had the 4 generations of them. There was the baby, and then the baby's mum, and then the baby's mum's mum, and then the gentleman himself. So the 4 generations of them used to come together, and when he was a little baby, a new baby, and she was changing his nappy, she used to sing him this song, but she found it was never quite long enough to complete the process of nappy changing and all that sort of stuff. So she started adding things, and the glitter was one of the things that she added, and it's the one that we kept. And every single time we sing this song, we remember our lovely friend from that session. Okay, so this is there's a hole at the bottom of the sea.
There's a hole at the bottom of the sea. There's a hole at the bottom of the sea. There's a hole, there's a hole, there's a hole at the bottom of the sea. There's a log in the hole at the bottom of the sea. There's a log in the hole at the bottom of the sea. There's a hole, there's a hole, there's a hole at the bottom of the sea. There's a weed on the log in the hole at the bottom of the sea. There's a weed on the log in the hole at the bottom of the sea. There's a hole, there's a hole, there's a hole at the bottom of the sea. There's a frog on the weed on the log in the hole at the bottom of the sea. There's a frog on the weed on the log in the hole at the bottom of the sea. There's a hole, there's a hole, there's a hole at the bottom of the sea. There's a wart on the frog, on the weed, on the log, in the hole at the bottom of the sea. There's a wart on the frog, on the weed, on the log, in the hole at the bottom of the sea. There's a hole, there's a hole, there's a hole at the bottom of the sea. There's a hair on the wart, on the frog, on the weed, on the log, in the hole at the bottom of the sea. There's a hair on the wart, on the frog, on the weed, on the log, in the hole at the bottom of the sea. There's a hole, there's a hole, there's a hole at the bottom of the sea. There's a flea on the hair, on the wart, on the frog, on the weed, on the log, in the hole at the bottom of the sea. There's a flea on the hair, on the wart, on the frog, on the weed, on the log, in the hole at the bottom of the sea. There's a hole, there's a hole, there's a hole at the bottom of the sea. There's glitter on the flea, on the hair, on the wart, on the frog, on the weed, on the log, in the hole at the bottom of the sea. There's glitter on the flea, on the hair, on the wart, on the frog, on the weed, on the log, in the hole at the bottom of the sea. There's a hole, there's a hole, there's a hole at the bottom of the sea. There's a hole at the bottom of the sea. There's a hole at the bottom of the sea. There's a hole, there's a hole, there's a hole at the bottom bottom of the sea. There's a hole at the bottom of the sea. There's a hole at the bottom of the sea. There's a hole, there's a hole, there's a hole at the bottom of the sea.
Well, I can't believe we've reached the end already of our second session. So we're going to finish as we did in the first session. In fact, this probably will become a tradition. We're going to sing the goodbye song. So the one that goes, goodbye, 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 my friends. It's time for us to go. We've sung some songs. It's good to know that no one's on their own. Sharing our trials, sharing our joys, though we may be so far apart. Come the time when we meet again, your smiles will warm my heart. Okay, so there will be words that come up on your screen and some accompaniment, and just have a lovely sing out. Hope you've enjoyed yourself. I hope well done for sticking with it. Lovely to sing with you again, and I very much look forward to doing it very soon. Take care. Bye bye.
Goodbye, 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 my friends. It's time for us to go. We've sung some songs. It's good to know that no one's on their own. Sharing our trials, sharing our joys, though we may be so far apart. Come the time when we meet again, your smiles will warm my heart. Goodbye, 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 my friends. It's time for us to go. We've sung some songs. It's good to know that no one's on their own. Sharing our trials, sharing our joys, though we may be so far apart. Come the time when we meet again, your smiles will warm my heart. Goodbye, 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 my friends. It's time for us to go. We've sung some songs. It's good to know that no one's on their own. Goodbye, 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 my friends. It's time for us to go apart. We've sung the time songs. It's we meet again. That smiles will warm my heart. Goodbye, my trials, sharing our joys. It's time for us so far apart. We've sung the time songs. If we meet again, your smiles will warm my heart. Goodbye, 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 my friends. It's time for us to go apart. We've sung the time songs. It's we meet again.